Hello, welcome, how are you? This is tarot reading for signs of the zodiac, and it's sorry, I'm just trying to wrap something around me to keep me warm because it's quite chilly here in England at the moment. And let's just put this on charge because I don't want it running out of charge. Sorry about that. Don't know if it won't show me, but I'm assuming it's charging. Oh dear. So, I don't know if you like, I've got pink and blue nails at the minute, and then the blue, little matching blue thing. And anyway, I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle, the Lover's Oracle, and that's going to be for the relationship message. And then I'm going to use the Diana Cooper Unicorn cards for our spirit guide message. I've never been a big fan of Diana Cooper. I say this all the time, but I don't know. Her dragon cards and her unicorn cards are quite nice. Well, and the dragon cards found their way to me magically. And the unicorn cards, I just liked the artwork. There's another deck of unicorn cards. I mean, look at that. It is beautiful, isn't it? And we're going to use those for the spirit messages. So there was another deck of unicorn cards that I liked, but they were a bit more pricey. So that's kind of another reason why I went for the Diana Cooper ones. Because I'm a bit of a nutter when it comes to buying decks, as you can imagine. Oh, I can't get this out. Oh dear. Help. So I've got my website, awakeningtarot.co.uk. It has got links. If you scroll to the bottom, it's got the link on there to my Instagram and my Facebook page. And you can book on the website, and you can drop me a message via the contact box. Oh dear, that was mental. I literally couldn't even open that box. It was mental. I don't know what's going on with that. It doesn't normally. Listen, perhaps I put the box back on wrong. I don't know. I'm drinking green tea today while I do the readings. That's Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Beautiful artist, American artist she is. You may have heard of her. But I'm drinking green tea because apparently it's very good for you. So I'm trying to, and I find it buzzes me up a bit. I was drinking it at lunchtime, and I was actually finding it was buzzing me up a bit too much. Like I could feel my heart rate going up, especially if I'm having a really busy day. I found it was actually making me feel quite stressy and increasing my stress levels, which is kind of ironic because it's supposed to reduce your cortisol levels. It probably does reduce your cortisol levels, but because it's got caffeine, it was putting my heart rate up, which actually I think was making me feel more stressed. So what I've decided to do is have it when I'm working, like doing the videos. Because obviously when I'm doing the videos, I do need a bit of a boost because I'm sort of doing all 12 zodiac signs in a row. So, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. Green tea, unicorn cards, Lover's Oracle. So we're going to go into it, and it is for Wednesday and Thursday. So let's see what we get. Because tomorrow I'm getting my lashes done. And then I've got a reading, a long session with one of you. So I probably won't have time to do the dailies tomorrow. So that's why I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday right now. That's why the lashes don't look too good. Oh dear. Right, so we'll get into it now. Oh, 4 minutes of me chatting, sorry. Right, so this is for Taurus. If you've got Taurus anywhere in your chart, you may resonate. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. You may have noticed you've been having a bit of an epic purge, Taurus. And it may have been quite intense and full on. You got my love, because I know what it's like. I purge on a regular basis. We all do, but it's having that awareness that that's what's happening. at the time you just think someone's irritating you or a situation's annoying you. It's actually you're just purging, and we all periodically purge. And obviously Spirit brings us reasons to make us trigger and purge, because that's what we're here to do. Get all this old karma out, you see. So we forget the big picture. But that's what's been going on for Taurus lately. And it's clearing the way for you. I know it's horrible at the time, but you're purging and feeling like you're going nuts because Spirit's trying to clear stuff, all your old karmas out, so that you can proceed forward with a better life. And you're headed for money. You're headed for success. You could receive a gift. And also there may be family matters that need dealing with. Okay. Now, you're involved with an energy here, High Priestess. And this is someone who is quite private. They're not really telling you too much here. This person's got Page of Pentacles. Okay, I think they're excited to work with you, but they could be quite immature. They could be quite immature and they could drive you crazy. Okay. Let's see what this person's thinking. Okay, this person is going to kind of open up to you at some point, which may surprise you at the moment because they are holding a private energy. But they are excited to work with you. They need to apply themselves properly to life. I think this person's shooting off in different directions with the Page of Pentacles energy. You know, they can be quite immature, like I said, and they need to apply themselves properly. I feel they are excited to work with you, and they at some point will open up to you about something. Okay, and it might be with work, because obviously Pentacles is work, but this could be a lover or something like that. Your spirit guides are saying, I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. So you've had a clearing, you've had a purge, Taurus. So if your energies and your emotions have felt very intense lately, it's just Spirit trying to clear you out so you can come back to your true nature, your I am presence. So that card's confirmation that you're not going for all this just for the sheer hell of it. I know it might feel like that sometimes, like, oh my God, you know, why am I living this life? Why is this so crazy? But it's basically because Spirit's helping you clear out your old karma, you know, so that you can move into a much more aligned way of life, you see. So Spirit's doing you a favour, really, because they're just confirming, look, you're going for a transformation, Taurus, at the moment. And unfortunately, transformations are not easy. They are stressful and painful most of the time. Oh dear. Right, let's go into Virgo. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So, you know, lovely energy there for Virgo. Go with your heart. That's what Spirit is saying. Feel with your heart how your life should feel, how your relationship life should feel, and don't participate in anything that doesn't make you feel good. Yeah, you're sort of weighing up situations at the moment. You're weighing things up and you're thinking about things, and some obstacles maybe that you're not too happy about, but you're kind of weighing it up and thinking about it. You kind of in quite a, you know, you're finding your groove. You're finding your groove rather than somebody else's groove, you know. So it's good. It's not always easy when you're trying to find your own groove, if you know what I mean. It's much easier to focus on other people, isn't it? I mean, the ego is just always wanting to do that because it seems a lot easier, but it's all about your heart, you see. It's your life, your heart, the way you've got to live. And it's all about going with the flow at the moment for you. And I know that's hard for Virgo sometimes because you do like, I've got Virgo in my chart. And we do like to have a plan, and we like to be organised. We like a structure, you know, we like to feel, because then we know we're progressing and we know what we're doing. But at the moment, we're sort of going into Pisces energy tomorrow, and we've just had a Pisces new moon. So the energy is more about flow. And ultimately, it will reveal to you your innermost desires and what is truly right for you. You're connecting into here with somebody with the full energy. So basically, that you've got somebody here who's free. They could be single. This is definitely somebody who is free. They're not in a relationship. And they could be potentially interested in you. Okay, my head isn't clear enough to make a decision. This could be pertaining to somebody else, but it could be the same person. So beware. Beware of what you're getting into with somebody else at the moment, because there could be obstacles. There could be messages in writing that you are receiving, and then you're weighing it all up. So just remember to take things slowly, because Spirit is guiding you into your heart so that you don't get confused and that you stay on track with what it is you really desire. Law of Grace. Oh, this is a divine energy. Look at that card. That is just divine. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. And then you've got the rose, which is, I think they say, represents heart chakra. I don't know. But I'm really into roses at the moment, actually. I've got pink and pale blue roses. I'll show you in the next couple of days. So this card's very beautiful. Spirit is basically saying you've got to follow your heart. You've got to follow your divine essence. By all means, meet people, explore, weigh things up. But remember to get a balance this time. Remember that, you know, you've got to see all the right signs before you get too involved with something or someone. Okay. So Spirit's kind of protecting you and helping you stay on track, you know. So it's quite an unusual energy for Virgo at the moment. You might feel a bit tested, you know, because you don't have a set plan necessarily at the moment. And you're being called to surrender more into Spirit. But what they're saying is it's going to help reveal more to you about your true nature, which will serve you in the long run, because you'll then be able to have more clarity over what is really right for you and suited to you. So we're going into Capricorn then. Soulmate. Oh, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, they will manifest physically. Oh, how exciting. Okay, so soulmate energy there. And it could be because you're on the journey of becoming your own soulmate, you know. And as you do that, you sort of start to cultivate that type of energy. Magician. This is a good energy for you as we're sort of in the middle of the week, coming towards the end of the week. Basically, you're very open. You're in a more surrendered state. You're merging with Spirit more. What does that mean? You're not going out there so much searching for things or in that sort of energy of wanting. You're actually pulling everything back into you like a magician would do, and merging with Spirit within you, which basically opens you to the powers and the gifts of Spirit. So it's much more wise, you know, and it gives you the magic touch, you know, because don't you think the energy of Spirit is more magical and amazing than the energy that you get out there in the Matrix? See? That's why it's silly. Like Papaji can't understand. Why is everyone out there searching out there? when they should all be in here, but nobody wants to be in here. Everyone wants to be out there. So that's the secret that the magician understands. So you've got magician energy. Things can be transforming for you at this time to do with relationships. So it is better to create space and hold back and see what transpires. You've got somebody here connected to you who's quite fed up. This person can live in a bit of a dream world sometimes and almost get fed up for no reason. It's like they create reasons to be upset. Have they got a pattern, a karmic pattern of kind of being a bit melancholy? You know, some people do. It's the ego, because the ego's never happy, so it kind of likes to drop into that energy. So this person drops into ego energy, and they sort of, you know, it's like for them at the moment, nothing's going to make them feel good, really. No, there doesn't seem to be anything that will pick them up. Yeah, it's a bit silly, really, because this person's got some good opportunities available if they just kind of could surrender a bit more. They might be too fixed in their own mind on what they want, and they've got a bit of ego there, so they've still got a bit of work to do before they'll open their eyes to the treasures that could be potentially there. Yeah, there's somebody here that can't let go of the past. So, you know, they can't let go of past habits or patterns. So, yeah. Right. Let's see. Oh, it's the same card that Virgo got, actually. Law of Grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. Oh, no, it's the one that came out first for Taurus. So you've got here the heart chakra. Oh, no, maybe it was Virgo. I don't even know why I pretend to remember anything. I zone out. So it's a gorgeous energy. It's really beautiful. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. This is what the magician energy is. This is what the magician does. That's why he has the magic touch, because he's a bit eccentric and he lives on his own. You don't have to be masculine, by the way. Bit eccentric, lives on his own, knows how to just dive into spirit within. You know, and that's how he merges with spirit. That's how he merges with the powers and the gifts. You know, not from running around in the matrix. It's not wise. So you're doing something magical at the moment, Capricorn. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You're doing something magical, and by creating space and being silent and being patient, who knows what things might materialise in your life, you know? So, and I did say about becoming your own soulmate, and that's what the magician would be. Right, let's go into, what have we got next? Aquarius. Aquarius. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So it's an energy of forgiveness and kind of just chilling it out, trying to chill things out a bit and just, you know, just give each other a bit of space. Whatever type of relationship this is, the space will be healing. The space could create, you know, some healing to happen. Now, you've got the Ace of Swords. You've got a lot of intense energy here. Oh, honestly, Aquarius, you've got a lot of intense energy here to make something happen. It's a triumph. It's a triumph over adversity. So well done. You're going to succeed here with something that is probably taking a lot of energy. You'll succeed. It may feel hard. It may feel challenging. It may feel like, why the hell is this happening to me? It may feel like, you know, there's no hope or things are bad. But actually, you've got the Ace of Swords, which shows that you're going to triumph. You're going to come out of this better than before, better than ever, aligned, in the right place in your life. and it will all make sense. You're connecting to somebody with Six of Cups energy. This could be somebody connected to children. You know, do you have children together? Or it's somebody who's stuck in the past. You know, they're affected by their own childhood. That's possible as well. This person's at a bit of a loss. They don't know really what to say to you. This person could revert into quite childlike ways sometimes. I think they've got a gentle energy, but they've got a bit of stuck energy. They don't always know what to say. They could be a very sensitive person. That might be a better way of putting it. So yeah, giving space will help. And if you just do that, you're going to be triumphant. You know, you'll get a victory here somehow. You know, things will come out better for you than before. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forwards. Yeah, you are being nudged forwards, that's for sure. Because with that card, the Ace of Swords, your spirit guides are basically saying, you know, this is about you moving forward with your life. It's taking a lot of determination at the moment. It's taking a lot of grit. But when you get to the end of it, you'll be glad you did it. It will make sense. And you will be in a better place, you know. So you might be having to cut ties with something or someone, you know, or pull back, like I said, the space. Okay, so let's have a look. I don't really like cutting ties, so I've got to be honest, it's not my thing. I just say create space, pull back, come back into your own energy. You know, we don't have cords. There's no cords. Forget about that. It's just the only cord you should have is to yourself. You know, and you can still, you don't have to cut people out. Sometimes we just have to reconfigure things, don't we? Okay. But that's just a side message, because some of you will be carrying on your relationships, but even just a little bit of space can make a difference at the moment, because there's an intense energy for Aquarius, so it would be best for you. Okay, so we're going to go into, I usually have my list stuff and I'm being a bit lazy because I didn't get it out, and it's so funny because I just get a blank mind when I, Gemini, sorry. Okay, you've got this card. It's like a tree of life. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist the change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. So, Gemini, you do have to go with the flow at the moment. You don't really know what the hell's happening. Things are changing and you don't really know what the hell's going to happen. But there you go. You've got the world. Boom, boom, boom shakala, as my daughter would say. She slapped me for saying that. Oh dear. So now that is the world. So that means a higher level of consciousness. That means enlightenment. It's like a realization to see things from a higher perspective that brings you more peace. Isn't that nice? It brings you more peace because you start to see things from a higher perspective. And it kind of then, because you can see a situation in your life that is changing and you can see it from a different perspective, a higher perspective, it's not going to worry you so much, or it's not going to upset you so much, because you can sort of now see it from the higher mind, that you've sort of got to, you know, like basically, you know, we are spirit, right? We are gods within. That's the eternal observer. So when you go into that, you know, that observation point, you're looking at something going on in your life, Gemini, and you're thinking, you're seeing it from the higher mind. You can let it flow. You can let the cycles shift, and you can just observe it and be like, okay, I'm okay with it, you know, I'm actually all right. I don't really know what's going to happen, but you're loosening your grip. You're loosening your grip on trying to control things, and it's actually not that bad. you know. Now you've got someone here connected to you that is cutting off from emotion here. They might be deciding to do that quite quickly. Others are trying to tell me what to do. So this person's being influenced by other people at the moment. Interesting. They're feeling the influence of others. They may have the energy of other people and they're trying to cut off from it emotionally so that they can make their own decisions and proceed with their own life and just cut everything out so that they can make sure they go in the right direction. That's either what they're doing or it's what they need to do. Okay. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. Oh, I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. I was just going to shuffle again because that card came out for another star sign. But then I just thought, well, actually, probably Spirit wants this card to come out because you've already got the World, which is the Enlightenment card. It represents enlightenment, you know, just breaking a karmic pattern that you were stuck in. And, you know, you're allowing cycles to change. You're allowing things to change in your life, even when you don't really know why they're changing or what's going to happen as a result of those changes. You don't know, and you're just allowing it all to go on, and you're staying very centered and conscious, and you're not getting so reactive or trying to control it. And it's good because that your spirit guides, that's confirmation that you're in your I am presence more. You're in the higher mind, like I said. You're observing things from the higher mind. Cards just confirm it every time, don't they? Spirit does. Okay, so let's go into Libra. Libra. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I'll hold it up for you while I have a sip of my green tea. That's quite a good idea, actually, isn't it? Oh, dear. Right, so whoever you've had feelings for, you know, just you can still send them love and healing. Or the situation, love and healing. It can be a nice thing to do so that you don't drop into kind of like bitterness or sadness. You know, it can be more for you sometimes, I think, because I've noticed that in myself. It actually can be more for me that I'm doing that. It just lifts your vibration. Oh, you've got the Hierophant. So your vibration is definitely being lifted. They are getting you to commit more deeply to yourself. You know, don't participate in anything that you don't feel feels good or healthy. You know, participate in the commitment to yourself and loyalty to yourself and your own energy and your commitment to your spirituality. You could be guided by a spiritual teacher at the moment, or perhaps a guru, a spirit guide. King of Swords. You're connecting with a masculine energy of the King of Swords. This is somebody that can tend to be dominating over you, okay? Because they represent authority and decisions, making a judgment. So this person's going to be making a decision. They feel insecure. Okay, yeah, I think this person does feel insecure, and I think that's why they're so controlling. You know, it's a weird thing, isn't it? How that happens, that the most insecure people are the most controlling. Strange, isn't it? Basically, ego. The bigger the ego that you've got, the more insecure and the more controlling you are, because they're all aspects of ego. That's why you want to look for a partner or a friend or, you know, people around you that don't have so much ego, because obviously then they'll be less insecure and they'll be less controlling. Your spirit guides are basically saying to you, Libra, your personal unicorn. Cute. It's like guardian angel unicorn energy. So there's a special magical energy around you. Doesn't matter what you believe in terms of energies, but there is some kind of spirit guide or loved one in spirit who is bathing you in pure love, and they're getting you to stay open to magic. And that's quite cool, because someone I watch a little bit, Karen Kay, she pulled a magic card today as well. So there's something magical about today. So they're getting you to feel good, to be healing yourself, to be healing your energies, to be loving energy, to be committed to yourself, and your energy is just softening and becoming really beautiful all the time, Libra. And your person watching you, thinking about you, quite cold, could communicate. They don't know what to say. They don't know how you react if they reach out. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's go into Leo. Going really slowly today. Can't speed up. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. So this could be somebody you haven't even met. This could be somebody in spirit. Could be your twin flame, I don't know. You're moving into abundance, right? You're moving into abundance, and you are probably going to receive a gift. You might have family matters that you need to attend to at this time. But money looks good, so relax. Long-term plans. Family matters are close to your heart. Somebody's got a few obstacles they need to overcome. You may get written communication from them, or they may be involved in some sort of written communication. They're weighing things up. They're thinking about things, about trying to get more of a balance, and they're trying to figure out how to overcome certain obstacles. Okay, so there's quite a lot going on for both of you here. Somebody's saying, why won't you give me space? I cannot grow. So you may have to just let this person, I think someone's trying to figure something out, and you kind of just need to let them do it. That's kind of basically the energy. And I think that's okay, because I think actually, Leo, it looks like you've got quite a lot to deal with yourself. But I don't think they're negative things you've got to deal with. I think these are actually positive things. I think you've just got so much to work on in terms of either family matters, you know, personal matters, should we say, or money and, you know, your purpose. I think you've just got a lot going on there. So it's space, because there's something here about space, because it said about my beloved, we may be physically apart. Love transcends space and time. You might be together. You might even live together. But Spirit is bringing forth a message of needing to create space, because you've got certain things to figure out. They've got certain things to sort out. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forwards. So this is a time of rapid progress for Leo. That's what Spirit is saying. It's rapid progress in the direction of contentment and, you know, things being good, you know, in terms of money, setting up a legacy, something like that. Okay, let's go into Aries. Aries, what's going on? Let me just have a little sip of it's a green tea today. I have decided that green tea is a really good one to drink when I'm working, because it sort of has healthy caffeine. I don't know if it's healthy, but I know green tea is super healthy. And I thought, well, it can keep me a bit buzzy when I'm working. Although all my buzz really should just come from Spirit, shouldn't it? Right, so Aries, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So be playful. I mean, I think that's where you're at right now, Aries. I think you do want to be more playful with life, more playful with your energy, maybe more playful with the people you interact with, you know, so that there's less of them really deep emotions that are just actually a lot of the time, it's just pain body. So I keep telling myself at the moment, like, you know, you don't need to go into your feelings all the time, because Eckhart Tolle says like 90% of our feelings are actually just old pain body. So, you know, just, you're moving on from something, you know, you're moving on from something, and it was kind of with a heavy heart, but the next couple of weeks you're going to feel so much better. You didn't want to participate because it just didn't feel good to you, you know. It's confirmation from Spirit you're doing the right thing there. You've got somebody here coming in on a horse. So I'm being in a playful mood. This is probably affecting me. I've got a bit of Aries in my chart here, look. So you got somebody here coming in on a horse, and they are... they have a good energy. This is someone you can rely on for a good time, you know. This is somebody that they're not the most coolest person in the world, you know, but this is somebody who, yeah, you know, when they're in the right mood, when they turn up, they're good fun, okay? They're good fun, and that's what Spirit's basically saying to just concentrate on, you know. Just enjoy connecting with people at the moment, Aries, that make you feel good, that have something that they can offer, and be playful with it, you know, because you've just moved on from something that was hard. So it's kind of like a more light-hearted energy as part of your healing process. Oh my God. I was going to say to you, this Knight of Pentacles might actually want something with you in whatever capacity that you know them, whether it's a job or, that, you know, it could be a relationship, because they hold that golden coin. And I know the Knight of Pentacles is someone that likes commitment and loyalty. And then they get this card. I mean, I don't really want to turn it into a love reading, but you could be offered something. Let's just put it this way. You could be offered something from somebody and you think it's a bit of a joke or a bit of a, you know, bit of fun. And then you're like, oh, they actually seriously are interested, you know, in me. And it could even be for work or something like that, an unexpected opportunity arising. Some sort of unexpected. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision and bring about positive change. I think that's the most important thing. Your spirit guide's just reminding you, all right, be playful, have fun at the moment, but just remind yourself what it is you really want. Don't get distracted and pulled off your path by an offer that, yes, it could be great, but are you really ready for it? Is it what you really need at the moment? You know, because the Matrix can distract you of all sorts of things, and they're telling you to stand in your power and just remember, look, you know, are you going to really want this? You know, it could just be that it's just confirmation that you get offered this thing, and it's not something you necessarily have to take, but it's just confirmation that you're manifesting new things and new things want to come towards you. But you don't necessarily have to go with it, because something for Aries at the moment is about learning to stand in our power so that we don't get taken advantage of, you see. So stand in your power as long as possible so that you're very firm in that energy before you proceed with new things. So let's go into Sagittarius. A message for you. Oh my God, a message for Sagittarius. Oh dear, have I got the light on? No, I have. It's just so freaking dark. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. Oh dear. How funny. Right, somebody loves you, Sagittarius. Somebody's thinking about you. Well, they might send you a message. Oh my God, you've got the sun. You've got the sun. You're beaming. That is the thing. It says, your love fills me with light. That's what it says on the card. Your love fills me with light. You are the light. You're beaming. Sagittarius, you have been doing so much work to just pull back from other things you used to do or people you was involved with, and it's increased your light levels. Your level of consciousness has gone up. You are merging with spirit within. Your energy is rising. It is very attractive. Someone will be feeling it and wanting to reach out. Maybe numerous people. This is so funny because I literally was just saying maybe numerous people in my head, and then that card came out. And that could be numerous messages, numerous offers, lots going on. You also, if you have got a specific person, my God, there's 20,000 thoughts going through their brain right now. They need to slow down. They need to freaking check in with themselves. Oh, God. They want to make it work, right? They want to make it work with you. They have got passion. They have got fire. This person is not going to give up on you. But I tell you, it's just a reflection because you're not giving up on yourself. Because you're not giving up on yourself. That is a reflection, and obviously this is what you're manifesting. Somebody who just will not give up on you. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's just funny. It's just mad, isn't it? The energies. Just when you think you've put something behind you. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. Accept joy. Wow. This is a magical energy for Sagittarius at the moment. It's just so cosmic and conscious and high vibe and golden, like it's gold, pure gold. You found the pot at the end of the rainbow. Where is it? In here, you know. Source is the pot of gold. Your energy is the rainbow, and instead of putting it out in the matrix, you've put it into yourself. And boom, you see what you're creating? You're creating an amazing wave of light that can be felt. So I just think, Sagittarius, there could be a lot sort of progressing for you. You could get multiple people message you. You could also have somebody that is really seriously freaking out about how they can connect with you. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Passion. Ooh. Scorpio. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Boom. Yeah, baby. Scorpio is feeling quite sexy at the moment. We've got some very enticing energy. Is it because you've got some worries on your mind? Some things that you haven't been happy about, you know? This is like tears and stress, and sometimes passion can be a bit of a way of like blocking it out. You've got the Hierophant. You are dedicating to yourself. This is a journey of Scorpio, dedicating to yourself, because you just do not want to be stuck anymore in a place of feeling desolate or tears. It is the old identity. It's not you. You know, you've been through challenges and you're rising out of them. You're being guided by spirit into higher dimensions, and you're starting to get your passion back. You're starting to get your drive back. You're starting to feel excited. And I feel for Scorpio, you know, the next couple of months, you're going to be starting to feel really quite adventurous and ready for new projects, new opportunities, and exploring. Okay, you're connecting somebody here who has been dying. I mean, I don't mean literally, but I mean they have been dying in terms emotionally. I'm getting my eyelashes done tomorrow, so they're a bit annoying today. Now, yeah, they've been dying, and you've probably either felt sorry for them or felt irritated by them. But this situation or this person is ending. And what that means is you'll see this person rise again. This person's going to be feeling much better. Or this situation's about to get much better. If it's a person, they're overcoming a very difficult time and they're actually already over the worst of it. If it's a situation, Scorpio, the situation's about to get better. Okay? Yeah, look at this. I'm going to give you an offer soon. Something's about to turn around for Scorpio here and all of a sudden get much, much better. And it's probably vexed you and it's probably driven you crazy. But your passion and your motivation and your productivity is all going to go up now. Law of grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. Trust, faith, surrender, hierophant, guru, spirit. It's a very deep spiritual energy guiding Scorpio at the moment to just keep you nice and chilled because your life's about to change for the better. So just keep flowing and doing what you're doing. Try not to go too much into the head planning stuff at the moment because that could start driving you a bit nuts. But just trust it's all happening. That's what Spirit is saying. Let's go into Pisces. Now, it's funny because I was really going over on the readings, but now I'm looking at the time and thinking, oh no. It normally is about this sort of time when I'm finishing up. Right, so Pisces. Oh gosh, this is funny. Let me just take a bit of green tea before I read it. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. Somebody's a bit cray-cray over you, you know. They're a little bit cray-cray over you. They could fantasize about you. They could fantasize about you big time. Hello, Gilbert. He's waking up. He thinks I'm going to get him some food. He's having an itch. Yeah, they really feel like you've got something to offer. Okay, and you've got a lot to offer. You know yourself. You stand in your power. You are the queen, okay? Whatever gender or sexuality you are, you're the queen. But you're more grounded than you used to be. You're not flighty anymore. You're not needy anymore. You know full well what you could offer. And you're not really that bothered about rushing to give it to anyone. Because you're actually really quite pleased with where you're at. Okay, and this is what you do. On a good day, you're really starting to feel this, you know. You have such amount of self-love. So, and your money situations get better and better as you get older, by the way, with this card. So somebody just, they know you've got it all. But the thing is, they know you won't compromise. You know, you won't compromise with, you're not going to give that golden coin unless you get offered something that's like a serious offer. Because you don't need it. You've already got yourself. You've already got the coin. Yeah, you definitely connect with somebody that fantasizes big time. They have all sorts of fantasies. And I don't just mean like kinky ones. I mean, you know, they fantasize like about, sometimes they even fantasize about things going wrong. You know, it's like, I know that's not really what you would call a fantasy. That tends to be what you would call fear or worry. But they sort of like indulge in melancholia sometimes. You know, and sometimes it can be a bit attractive to Pisces, these types of people, because, you know, this probably is someone who's a bit creative and a bit different, and they could be a bit brooding, or, you know, there could be something quite beguiling about this person. But what you've got to remember is, you know, this person needs to just realise there's some really good stuff around, right now in their life, and it's like nothing seems to pick them up. Honestly, what I want to say to you is I feel this person's starting to realise that you're the only person that picks them up. You know, they're a bit stuck in their heads and the past or their own fantasies or whatever. And there's something about Pisces that they just feel totally bewitched by. You know, and this could even be to do with work, by the way. It doesn't have to be. But nobody compares to you. That's what I'm feeling. Look at that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, love. This could be to do with a work commitment or a spiritual group or a hobby. But there's something here that is meant for you. And at the moment, they're sort of realising it, that there's something about Pisces that is the thing that they need. Oh dear. So just carry on staying, you know, this could have been testing you quite a bit, wondering about this situation, whether it's going to be right for you or not. So it could be quite testing to your patience, because this person is flapping around. But you know, you're very stable, and Spirit is saying just continue to be the Queen of Pentacles. Continue to sit on your throne, unmoved, unharmed, and unflappable. And I never normally use that word, but okay, you've got a personal unicorn. That is a spirit guide. That is a loved one in spirit, a beautiful spiritual being with a very pure heart who bathes you in pure love. And they say you've got to stay open to unicorn magic. And it doesn't matter whether you believe in unicorns or not, but just believe in the magic. I think you do. You don't need me to tell you that. You're Pisces. You're Pisces. Oh dear. Right, let's go into Cancer. Let's see what message we get for Cancer. It is so dark in here. I don't think it shows how dark it actually is. I've even got candle going. It's that dark. Oh, right. Okay. A blessing is coming to Cancer. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through a turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So something has created a lot of turmoil for you. A lot of old karma had to be brought up. You were carrying pain body, you know, aren't we all? And it had to be sort of cleansed out of you. You know, I'm getting like my crystal here, and it had to be sort of like cleared, you know. It had to just be like brought up to the surface and released out. So you had to go, you know, Spirit knew they had to send you this turmoil so that all of that could just be removed. Pain body, a large portion of pain body. So not a nice experience that you've had to go through to purge all of that out. But the good news is it's done its job, and it did do that, and it is all for a higher purpose. Look at you now. Look at you now, Cancer. This is the reason. Look at you. You know, bloody gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Magnetic, divine, in your vibe, living your life, the vision of what you always knew you could be. You're pretty much 100% there. You know, just doing you. You know, and on a good day you can feel it. Maybe on a bad day you still doubt and you think, oh, shit, really? But no, you're there. Confirmation. You're gorgeous. You're shining. Very attractive. You've got your resources. And you're going to be blessed, because that's what you've become through hard graft and standing in your truth, staying in your power, not compromising, not agreeing to things that don't feel good to you. You know, this is something I'm doing today. Not participating in something that doesn't feel good, you know, and therefore you found your true alignment, your true energy, and Cancer is just beaming. You're going to receive a blessing for all of this you've done. Ooh, you have got a Knight of Wands on their horse galloping towards you. No, now seriously, this is sort of like somebody who is, do you know, it's A, it's a change, B, it's a change in them, right? C, they're departing. This is a departure, okay? Somebody is departing a situation that does not serve them anymore, and they have to wake up to it. They feel the influence of others. They feel the influence of others, and I think that's probably why they were hanging on to a situation. But this person is ready for a change. They are departing whatever it was they were involved with. They've got King of Pentacles energy as well. King of Pentacles, very generous, hard worker. Could be somebody that works with money, or very interested in money. Let's just have a little look at the King of Pentacles. Hope you don't mind me doing this, but I just want to refresh my mind here with the King of Pentacles. Oh, that's amazing. It just magically opened. Yeah, it's somebody that could be involved in business or money. They could be quite good with numbers. But whatever it is, they've got intelligence. So it's somebody who's got dark hair, you know, or they've got dark, you know, like characteristics, you know, physical looks. Courage. They could take too long. Lethargic in tendency. Well, that's it. That's probably what they've been like. Interesting. Well, I don't think they're going to take long now. They can sometimes fall into vice, addiction, weakness, okay, corruption, if they're in a bad frame of mind. So this person is departing a situation. I think they're just seriously freaking out in terms of how good you're looking. I am presence. Yeah, that's confirmation. That is actually confirmation that Cancer is in your source. You are in your source, and that is why you are looking so amazing. And that is why you're going to receive some kind of offer of somebody that's going through a change, who is departing a situation. They've had the influences of other people, and they've probably been too slow, but here they are. That's the message. And it could be somebody new, you know, it could be, or it could be someone you've been involved with before. I suppose that's just dependent on your situation. But all I want to say, Cancer, is you are attracting. You are attracting at the moment. You're not chasing. So let's see. This person would be very fit and able, by the way, as well. Okay, peace and one love. If you want to book in, just contact me. My website is awakeningtarot.co.uk. My email is it's kerry@awakeningtarot.co.uk. But if you go on the website anyway, awakeningtarot.co.uk, there's a contact box on there, so it makes it kind of easy. And obviously Facebook as well, Awakening Tarot. So thanks for subscribing and thanks for liking. Peace.